Welcome back to the Ball Sack Podcast.
We got Sheldon here. We got Andre. And we got
Cooper.
And we got
Pat in the back.
in the back.
We love him. He does
Hi, Pat.
a phenomenal job with the audio.
Yeah.
Hello.
How you doing, Sack Squad?
How you guys doing out there?
What's been happening?
What has been happening? A lot has been happening.
Has it?
Yeah.
Maybe some things.
Some things.
Has anyone died at your construction site? In the
No,
past
not
couple
yet.
weeks?
Not yet. Although, just weird stuff all over. But fun times.
That's not bad. Then.
Like what weird stuff?
Oh, just it's not even really that much that weird.
Okay.
It's not worth
Has
going over.
WCB came back at all? I'm like genuinely
I
curious.
actually don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
He's gonna stop commenting on these things and giving us details because he fucked up last time.
My boss was like, I saw the video. No, he didn't.
Did you manage to bleep out that part where he said to bleep it out? You did? Okay.
Okay,
Cool.
Good.
Or he's just like, yeah, nothing happened.
The one that took me the longest was he said
The
something
stuff?
that could get canceled for.
Right.
So
yeah.
I was like, where is it? I spent like 3 hours looking for it. Really? It was like,
Did you timestamp it?
I did, but I was like, the timestamp disappeared, and I'm like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, let's go. Dude.
Damn.
So how have y'all's weeks been?
A little hectic,
Yeah.
but not bad. Yeah.
You okay, buddy?
No.
You need a hug?
I mean, what that
He
night?
thought about it. He thought about it. He was like, actually, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, I had like the whole like time to kind of be like, ah, but now I'm like, okay, and I've kind of
Calm down.
spreadsheet it, and I'm like, now I kind of see the bigger picture.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's legit.
Yeah.
That's legit.
I don't know if you could tell, but the night we were playing Destiny, I was just like not in the mood.
Oh, I'm aware.
Okay.
You were a little fucking pussy bitch during that whole thing. You were fucking. It's like something got
Yeah.
shoved up your ass, and you were
Yeah.
like, okay, I'm just gonna sit here and lay my fucking egg today.
Yeah.
That's literally what he
Yeah.
was like when we were raiding.
Yeah, pussy.
No, it was before the raid.
Before and during.
I mean, by the
You
end,
Yeah,
you got
bitch.
salty with some of the guys. I'm
Yeah.
like, these people clearly never ran the raid with ever.
wait, who?
With Mr. Mizuzuki or Mizusaki or whatever his name was.
No,
Mr. Nerd
I
guy.
didn't mean to. If I seem like it, then I apologize. But I mean,
Well, I don't care. That guy's not on our friends.
no,
list.
yeah,
Who
but
gives a
no,
shit? Like-
it was his first. It was his first time, right?
Just shitting
No,
on
okay,
this
so
dude.
we raided on, what was it, Saturday? Right?
Yes.
Yeah, so Saturday we got a raid together and we decided to use...
No, I was salty because your people were supposed to show up and they didn't.
Oh, right, yeah.
That's what it was.
Lukupia was running mad late.
Of course he was.
Yeah, yeah. It's just
That's-
expected.
that's
When he
just
says
expected.
8, you say 10.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yep.
8, 10. 8.
Yep. You know, he messaged me on the side and was like, bro, I'm going to be late for 8. I'm so sorry. I didn't respond. I didn't respond.
Should be like late. We expected it.
Yeah,
10
man.
o'clock is
Yeah.
your
Nothing new.
start time.
It's nothing new.
But yeah, we did Fire Team Finder, and we got two guys.
Nice.
One.
We got one dude who was definitely like our vibe. You know, the shit and stuff that we joke about.
Yeah.
And then we got, well, the other guy was kind of the vibe too, but he was a fucking nerd. Like I'm
was
talking,
way under
when I
leveled.
say nerd,
Yeah.
I'm talking. So and my name is Mizuzuki because people were calling him Miko or
Yeah.
Miso, and he's like, it's Mizuzuki.
He's like, actually, you can just call me this. It's what my client.
yeah,
calls me."
his name was. My name is August. You can just call me August. I'm okay with using my real name.
And he
I
was like severely he would get the wind would hit him and he'd die.
yeah.
He was like very
Weapon
underleveled.
optimizing was not a thing for this man.
No.
Whites or blues?
No, he had purples.
Oh.
Well, he had purples, but the rolls were all garbage.
Oh.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
He busted out. We did Crota's end,
Yeah.
and at one point he busted out a sword that had repulsor brace
Perfect. And stats
and
for all.
attrition orbs
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's a fire. That's a crazy combo.
against Crota.
He
Against Crota.
he saw
Against
purple.
PvE, against like ads, sure, maybe makes sense, right? Against Crota only, no.
Like he saw purple and he's like, guys, I can do it. And we're like,
Yeah, he kept swapping his fucking equipment too. He's like, "You guys damage so good." I was like, "This guy's just happy."
and then he had issues with the app and stuff, so we had to wait sometimes where the app would like log him out and he had to log in, and then for some reason it would transfer, and I'm just like,
I'm not gonna lie.
Okay,
though.
okay.
For as obnoxious as he was, I actually kind of liked the dude, but I also felt a little bad because during our raid, he was talking about how he was in Vault of Glass before this,
Mm.
and he never finished it because some guys were dicking around, and I guess they just didn't want to play. They kept leaving, and so he's like, I never actually finished a raid. Just like my first raid doing this, and when we completed, he was so happy and shit.
Okay.
And like me and Dan
beat
had,
Crota, he was like, oh! So it was cool to get him through it.
yeah. So me and Dan had a powwow after, and we were kind of talking about the new guy, which we recruited into our goddamn.
Daddy issues? Or no, the Daddy Sosa.
Yeah, we recruited him into our clan, and then we started talking about him, and he was like, "Yeah, he's so obnoxious." But and then I was like, "You know what, though, Dan? Did you not realize how like you recognize how happy he was at the end of this, right?" He was like, "I did." I was like, "I think we made that dude's day."
Probably.
Oh,
100
easily.
100% we made that dude's day. Because
Easily.
like when we were logging off, and I was like, "Oh," like Lukupi asked me if we were gonna raid the following. I was like, "Maybe, man. If we get enough people, sure." Dude was like, "I'll be there. I'm ready. Like you just let me know. I'll be right there."
Yeah.
I was like, "All right, man, cool." I was like, "No," but I legitimately think we made his day. And I think
Probably.
and it kind of made me realize in Destiny, I think a lot of that happens. Like there's so much elitism that goes on in there. And when I was talking to Dan about it, he was like, "You know, I don't think anybody else would have had the patience that we had with him."
It's the one reason. So that's actually the one reason I like LFGs, but when it comes to going into a raid, it's kind of even daunting for me. I'm a vet player. I got all the best equipment. I don't have any problems, right? Like you need me to run something, I'll switch characters if you need. I have all 3 characters maxed out and I'm ready to go.
He reminded me of Lucas. You remember Lucas? Big, tall, white guy? Yeah, the one that
Yeah.
talks a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah. Love that guy. But that's what he reminded me of. Yeah.
So I'm thinking
But-
of hopping back on Destiny because my raid, my WoW guild,
Raid team is done.
they're done until the next patch, which
I'm
is
not surprised.
probably like 3 months.
I do
mean, you have
kind of
like
want to run
120
like Ghost of the Deep
days,
and
so-
stuff.
Yeah. I'll probably install it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be pushing the group settings now, or the signups to Saturday, Sundays.
Cool.
So the Fridays, like my old DM biz back from my D&D group, and we're doing he's doing a whole new like a high magic campaign, which he doesn't really do often. So we're just like I'm gonna be back in it. So Fridays aren't gonna be a doable thing for me.
Yeah.
So Saturday, Sundays.
When it comes to
probably-
but Saturday, Sundays I'll be
No,
posting
yeah.
things up.
I'm usually off.
Friday, I'm busy.
Yeah, sorry.
Cool.
Yeah.
But
But speaking of Destiny stuff,
true, we can hop on to Joe Blackburn.
so
Legion.
Joe Blackburn,
Who, if you don't know, is Jogaroth in the Destiny.
Mr. Head of Destiny 2,
the big guy.
the big head guy that is in charge of overseeing all of Destiny 2.
If you've watched any Destiny content in the past like year,
You should know who
you
he
should
is.
know who he is. He's been very forward in him just getting in front of a camera.
I feel like
and talking.
he's been one of the only transparent people to come out and be like, "Hey, we messed up" in many instances.
Is it transparent or is it just
I think it's saving
recovery?
Yeah, it's more recovery.
It's
all
than
fair?
anything.
Yeah. Okay.
Because he never really came out before unless it was a big launch for like the DLCs. But
And
when
let's
it
be
came
real,
to
we know it's like the higher ups making those decisions, but he also is agreeing to go along with it until the outcries are, and then they have to backpedal.
yeah,
I feel like he's like
Like nothing against Joe, but that's just his job at this point.
no, of course, and I feel like he's like the only person that we've actually had maybe, and this might be a stretch, but like communication with Bungie,
Yeah.
as a whole.
Yeah.
Well, he's been much more in the front of
All the shit.
all of the media coming out.
Yeah.
It's never he's put himself in that position, which I mean, regardless of if that's a good or bad thing, I just think that it was kind of redundant. I mean, he was the head of it, and he did a pretty decent job. I'm curious though, who's the next guy?
So Joe is leaving
Yeah,
on his own accord.
yeah, he's leaving on his own accord.
Tyson Green is the guy who not only helped with Halo PvP, if I'm not mistaken, but helped with all the exotics from D1.
Interesting.
So he will be taking over Joe's spot.
Now,
Interesting.
He's been with them for that long, but those were the only 2 track record statements they put out.
That I've seen, yeah. So
Maybe he's got creative ideas. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe
But-
he's more of behind the scenes guy.
But you've also got a guy who's only been notarized for 2 things in his entire career with Bungie,
versus
running this whole fucking thing
the
now.
presence that was Joe.
It makes me it kind of, maybe I might be wrong, but it feels like when you hand something to somebody that doesn't have that kind of experience, you're kind of letting it go.
Yes,
But
in a sense,
it could now I could be wrong. Like I said, it could be a fresh perspective.
that's what I'm thinking.
Maybe dude will have some other shit going on. He's got other fucking ideas.
This is the thing. I fail. We've talked
Joe,
about this
but
tons
Joe
of times.
Blackburn is legitimately leaving Budgie. It's not that he's stepping away from
Yeah,
that
yeah,
role.
he's completely.
He's going elsewhere.
Yeah, he's going elsewhere.
Which makes me wonder if he's leaving the shit before it starts to burn bad.
It could be that. It could be also all of the because he put himself right in the front. He may have taken a lot of unwanted backlash.
Smoke some weed, man. Just chill.
Sure, but at the same time, that might have gotten to him. Obviously we're all speculating on this. My only hope is the fact that we've talked about this tons of times. We don't want to play Destiny anymore. We're kind of sick of it. It's kind of done. So if a fresh perspective came in and changed it up, I might be more inclined to go back.
If they bring new alien races, cool. I just don't know what's going to be bigger than what this story is now. You know what I mean? Light versus Dark seems to be the penultimate fucking story you could ever do.
There's also
Like, what else is
the
there beyond
nine?
that?
The way
The nine.
Yeah, but they're old though.
Yeah, but it'd be very
Sure,
interesting.
The 9 would be cool, but if they're that crazy of a antagonist, why are they hiding from the witness?
The witness. The way that I see this right now is basically the final shape is going to be like Endgame, and after that we've seen the parallel that I'm drawing.
We're gonna get Shang-Chi. We're gonna get fucking Thor, Love and Thunder.
Essentially,
Ant-Man 3.
What about Spider-Man?
The little TV shows like She-Hulk.
Spider-Man No Way Home was fire.
Well, okay, so like
Sure. But then we got She-Hulk.
Guardians of the Galaxy was fire.
Sure, totally. But then what else did we get? Fucking, I don't even know.
Loki was pretty good. Loki was pretty
the
good.
parallel that I'm comparing is how like we've seen
Secret Wars.
We've seen a big
6 episodes, $200 million, mediocre show.
We've seen a big decline in how Marvel films and TV shows how they've all been like sporadic, and I feel like after The Witness and The Final Shape is done, all these episodes they promise it's going to be very more cinematic and stuff, but are we going to get like just very sporadic episodes and
well, we don't know. We don't know.
But that's my fear.
Yeah, my thing is if there's more creativity out of this dude that can bring maybe a breath of fresh air to Destiny, I'd be willing to take it.
Yeah,
honestly. And that's not saying Joe did a bad job. Joe did a great job. Joe was there constantly like trying to innovate and make things better, right? He tried to lead up to Light and Dark. He's doing a lot. So hats off to him. He did a great job. But if there's something that can bring in a breath of fresh air to this dying game, it could be a new head. That's my take on it.
Yeah, maybe.
No,
Like I said,
that's fair.
Like I said, I could be wrong, right? I think I'm just seeing the doom of it. Like he's gonna be gone after Final Shape. He said like he's stepping down as main director.
Yeah.
But he is gonna be gone after Final Shape has been released.
Yeah.
Is what he said.
That's fair. And like I think I argue with like with both of you in the sense of like it could be a fresh of breath air or a breath of fresh air,
a fresh of breath air,
or he could be giving to someone who just can't really be in the shoes of Joe.
Right.
Not saying that type is bad.
Hold on 1 second. I felt a notification. Can you just go check? It vibrated.
Oh god.
It would have done it even if I wasn't wearing it.
No, fair. But yeah. So it's just like we just have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Fair.
Unfortunately. Other than that, I think that's it for Destiny 2 stuff.
Yeah, really, that's about it. We
Destiny
do
2
have some solo leveling stuff.
It was okay.
Yeah.
Again, nothing happened in this episode.
Nothing happened in this one.
Our MC grew and he got ripped to shit.
Yep.
He
And he seems more aware now in like the dungeon.
He hit second puberty and grew another foot because he's now like 6'5". Fucking.
Yeah, and he chopped his hair off, and he's apparently like just like he's him now.
He looks like a different dude.
Yeah.
Realistically, he doesn't even look like the same character anymore.
No.
Even the facial drawings don't look anything similar to the dude we saw in the first 3 episodes.
No.
He's like a completely different guy.
Yeah, but I mean, this is kind of the character that was portrayed in most of the media. Even I think the first the drawing for the first manga, like the
Manhwa.
or manhwa. Sorry, my bad. Manhwa
I'm surprised you didn't correct him.
was
Or we're getting mad.
was that was
You're an idiot, Cooper.
was that that transition or that version of him. They never really put out much. I was surprised when I saw him like this, and I knew he was gonna have that transformation the whole time. So I was just waiting for it.
Yeah, man had a Riz up.
Oh yeah,
For sure.
he had a
Oh.
fucking Riz up.
Yeah.
He got abs
Even
all of a
nurse
sudden.
is like, yo, man, give me your
He got his
number.
cut everywhere.
yeah. They really wanted to make him like zaddy. They
yeah.
they
Oh,
were
yeah.
like. Let's make the nurse ask for his number. He's wearing a shirt, but it's open so you can see his abs.
Yeah.
He-
I'm sitting there, and I'm like, is that even legal? Can like the nurse ask for a patient?
Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
But the episode wasn't horrible. It was a lead up episode, so nothing. Really happened.
It was just one giant lead up episode.
Yeah, one giant lead up
and it
episode.
ended where as soon as they got to that part with the spider, I was like, they're gonna end it right before.
Oh yeah,
he
yeah,
fights him.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
like,
Oh, 100%.
This is a fucking given.
This was just all foreplay.
Yeah,
Literally.
100%.
Yeah. It's interesting though that
Pat,
they.
you said that was a full chapter,
So-
right?
so.
yeah.
I failed to see the point of what they were doing.
So the original ending for chapter, whatever chapter was on episode 4, where he was fighting the big,
Snake?
the golem,
Oh yeah,
the big golem,
The big
it
golem at
ends,
the end?
at the nurse asking for the phone number, and then
that would have been much better.
and the current episode ends just as he beats the spider.
Yeah, that chapter.
Yeah.
Whoa, he beats it. Spoiler.
I would never have guessed.
So-
I would never have guessed. Anybody crying about spoilers for that should just be like, this is a fucking anime. We know he's gonna wipe that spider.
Yeah, there's
Like,
no
just
way.
Shut up.
But the thing is, I failed to see why they left them there. Like they kind of made a weird scenario where they're just leaving them for what?
So this is my speculation on this is when that spider kills them, it gets its fill, it goes back to sleep so they can extract the mana stones out of there.
But it was already sleeping.
Not quite.
No, it was sleeping. They stated that it didn't move when it
Yeah,
came in
but
and it was sleeping.
They wouldn't have like done anything. There's no way they could have done something unless it's gotten a fresh meal. Like
Yeah,
it's probably been
they're-
sleeping for a while.
But it was eating those ants.
It'll be more asleep. So what they skipped
It's
out.
like a bear sleeping with a full belly and
Yeah.
going into hibernation.
Yeah.
It won't
Yeah,
wake
yeah,
you up
but
for
he ate
anything
those ants.
unless you directly disturb it.
But it ate those ants.
Yeah, so the spider's probably in like a food coma, where it ate too much and now it's
No, what
sleeping.
what I'm asking. Yes, it was sleeping when they got there. I understand that. My question was, why did the squad just be like, "Yo, we're just gonna leave you two"?
Oh, you never
Peace.
picked up on this. They've done this before.
No, they've done this before. They said they've done this before, but I just don't see the value in it.
They want to cut them out of.
Yeah, so they don't have to pay them at all.
They don't have to pay.
Oh,
How did you not pick up on? I thought
They-
that was pretty
okay,
blatant.
okay.
So they bait,
That was. I thought that was pretty obvious.
they bait in
I don't know. I was just maybe
yeah.
just
they
wasn't paying
bait
attention.
in lower rank people to get a higher paycheck because they'll split it eight.
Because they need to.
Yeah,
they
but two of
need-
them will die, and then
Yeah.
they'll split it 6 ways.
Yes.
Because they need 8 people to enter.
I see.
already.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
right?
I was just special on that. Apparently, I
Yeah,
just didn't pick
it's
that
like a
up-
raid.
up
Yeah,
on that.
because-
Like if a raid doesn't
I-
let you enter
yeah,
with
yeah.
6 people, you got to find 2 more
'Cause-
somewhere. And then
yeah.
hey, get the
Remember
fuck
what
out of here.
Jinwoo said? It's like they need 8 people, but like they've called other people before.
Yeah, but they
Why
would-
can't
They don't
come-
have
yeah,
regular
they wouldn't come
call-ins
in.
to join them.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
they would bring
Yeah.
them in. I see.
That's
I
why
see,
they
I
have no
see,
healer
I
because they
see.
never really complete the
I
raid.
see.
And they'd have
I
to
see.
they'd have to pay a healer more realistically
Yeah.
because it's keeping them alive.
Exactly.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's like
Understand.
it's a farming spot.
Yeah.
They got farmed. There you go. They got farmed.
Yeah.
Literally.
So what that'll be interesting. I am curious to see what he does after the spider. I don't care.
You know what? When the video game comes out, you can just play through it all, but and beat the fucking game before the anime does.
Because it's gonna be a fighting game. Because every fucking anime game's a fighting game.
No, it's an RPG.
I can't tell if you're being serious.
I'm dead serious.
RPG
Really?
fighting
Yeah.
game,
No, it's an RPG solo leveling game.
like open world.
Pat, you know about this, right?
I actually haven't heard of it.
Whoa.
Whoa, you know something before he does? What the?
Did I outweeb the weeb god?
You may have.
Oh, it's by Netmarble.
Whoa.
you know it's gonna be.
I
a
thought
pay
you
to
were
win.
pulling shit out of your ass,
bro.
but you're 100% in
Yeah.
this.
This is gonna be a straight up RPG for the show.
I was gonna say, is this like mad spoilers?
Probably.
Yeah, it's all there.
That's interesting. That's very interesting.
When
It
does
might be good.
When does it come out?
I don't know. I don't know. If Pat could find it on here, that'd be kind of tight.
That looks pretty decent.
There's the snake.
Hey, that is the snake.
Yeah,
Yep,
look at
that's the snake.
No, wait, that's not the snake.
No, that's like a cooler.
Look,
looking
that's
thing.
yeah. The other snake didn't have spikes and shit.
Yep.
And I think the other snake was
Blue.
That one's purple.
You guys thought I was trolling you, huh?
Yeah, I really did. I really did. I really did.
Because it seems every anime game is just a fighting game.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, like literally soon.
That's interesting. That's interesting.
Sick.
Oh, Monarch of Shadows.
Oh, spoiler.
All right, let's get off this before
yeah.
we get too much into spoiler
Yeah, it was
territory.
just another build-up episode, and that was it. Man, that was so. It's still not gripping me, like people. It is for other people, I guess.
No, it's not gripping me either. I'm in agreement. I'm just looking forward to seeing like the animation. I guess I just want to see the fights. I haven't been gripped by any story, so there's nothing there for me.
The only thing that I'm looking forward to next fight is the fact that he like brought out that cool dagger he got from beating the snake.
Yeah.
I kind of just want to see what it does.
Yeah,
'Cause I think it had like a poison effect.
something like
Or
that.
something, and like from all the well, as we just saw, he like has the dagger in the art, so clearly that dagger is important.
Yeah.
Or he just keeps it because it's fucking OP.
Yeah.
So I'm just curious to see how it performs.
Yeah,
Right.
that would be
Other than that, this episode was like okay, nothing really.
exactly.
Yeah.
Let
Exactly.
me ask you a question.
Sure.
I'm gonna ask you, and maybe Pat, you can answer this too.
Why can't I?
Because what I'm about to ask, you haven't watched.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
So between Jinwoo at the current level he's at versus Sunraku, between a battle of daggers, who do you think would win?
Jinwoo.
Jinwoo right now versus Sunraku right now.
I'm guessing
Right now,
Yeah.
I'm
I
guessing
would say
Sun's the guy
Sunraku.
from Shangri-La.
Sunraku?
if like
I feel like
the
Sunraku
game
has-
Sunraku, right?
Huh?
The game version of Sunraku.
Yeah, right now. Like Sunraku, the
Sunraku.
latest episode of Shangri-La's Sunraku, where he's at right now versus Jinwoo where he's at right now.
I would give it to Sunraku.
Yeah?
He's soloing a raid boss.
True.
That's
Like that lets out unkillable shots.
yeah.
Every
That's-
shot.
You mean killable shots? You
Sorry.
unkillable.
Yes, yeah.
Okay,
They're
now-
insta kill shots.
Now,
Is what I
for
meant to say.
Pat,
My bad.
Since you'd be the only one to know, sorry, peak Jinwoo or Sunraku?
There is right now. There is no peak Sunraku. It's not done.
No. I know, but I'm saying peak Jin versus Sunraku right now.
A peak.
Oh, peak Jin.
Peak.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, peak Jin. Oh. Even I know this. I haven't even read it, and even I know this.
Yeah, he's gonna get.
That's-
He's gonna be. He's gonna be
Okay.
Saitama.
By the time we get to the end of solo leveling of
Ooh,
this
we
one,
should do a comparison at the end of both.
of solo
Shangri-La
leveling,
and solo leveling.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
even mid Sun Jinwoo
Yeah.
beat Sunraku.
No way.
Yes.
That's
Because
yo timestamp that.
you guys will understand what I mean.
timestamp that. one.
Jinwoo doesn't have to fight.
What the fuck do you mean he doesn't fight?
You'll find out what that means.
What the?
I
I'm
think
interested.
Okay, this is my speculation.
interested.
Is I think he's gonna have his own team of people, and they'll just fight for him. That's what I think he's.
Well, yes and no.
Jinwoo, Sunraku, or Toji with that dagger?
Ooh.
Yo,
the spear of
Toji.
destiny?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Toji. No. Toji hands down.
Really?
Toji hands down.
For what?
100%.
Why?
That motherfucker killed Gojo. Kill Gojo.
Gojo
Hands
killed.
down.
He killed an
He
immortal
killed
god.
special grades. He smells like they were nothing. He's killed special grades without sweating.
You've seen JJK.
Yeah,
Toji
Yeah.
versus Peak Jin.
peak Jin.
Still?
Yeah.
Damn.
Nah.
Okay.
Nah, son.
Just,
Nah,
just
son.
wait.
trust
We
me.
haven't watched it. You don't even know.
You don't. Okay, so but the very end of the manhwa,
Jin's a god.
Jin's a god.
Yeah, I mean, I expected as much.
Like it's
Yeah.
hands down even now, at the very end, it's not peak.
Mm-hmm.
We don't see his peak because he's solo leveling.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
But before we go too long on solo leveling, we have some other topics. Sheldon,
You have an anime question that you want to ask.
Oh
you have
yeah,
an anime
Okay.
question. You have tons of stuff.
Yeah, so there's like questions within this question though for you guys.
Yeah.
So I know Coop, you haven't watched anime when you were younger. Really, you just recently got into it.
bitch
like,
boy.
Maybe in the last 5 years, realistically. But
Yeah,
for I mean maybe we'll see because you've watched Bleach now. You watched Naruto, so you kind of have like an understanding.
You're in the club.
I've
Yeah,
watched
and-
like Death
yeah,
Note.
and-
I've watched like all those,
Yeah,
like all the
okay.
OGs.
So you kind of have an understanding
Not
of
One Piece or
what
Dragon Ball yet,
what
but
anime was
I'll
like
get to
back
them.
then. But is anime better now than what it was from like the 90s to the early 2000s?
So anytime there's like an Instagram reel or comparison of like 90s anime versus like new age, I will
Because this now
In
this is
what de-
my
like what-
question is a loaded question though.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I
will
know
just
because
say
there's so much behind
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
I will just say I will die on the hill that I think 90s anime aesthetically just looks better.
Now hold on, before you answer, Pat, what do you think? Like, is it better now than what it was when we were
In
watching
what
back in the day?
terms?
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
so-
what I want to know. What
Ooh,
terms?
Okay, so
okay.
and this is where we're gonna get into specifics. now.
Because
You're
I'm
exactly
gonna
what I
say
was gonna
yes
ask.
and no.
Okay, so
Fair.
Yeah, I'd say the same.
I like your answer because this is gonna kind of bring this up. Like now we get anime and it's
Yeah.
just straight fire.
Yeah.
Like a lot of it is we get the story cusp, awesome. Most of the times the animation is the dopest shit.
Top tier.
But then we wait 2 years, 3 years, maybe 6 years for it to fucking come back finally.
Okay.
Would you rather have that, or would you rather have a continuation of your anime that you're watching that you fucking enjoy, and have those fillers so you can continue watching it, kind of like Bleach, kind of like Naruto, so where you continuously get more of that show than having to wait 4 or 5 years for it to fucking come out again?
No. 100% no.
Wait,
and I'll say
no,
this.
no, as in like you just want to just watch it.
No, I don't want any filler. I will wait decades. I don't want filler. Filler ruins the show for me. It brings the show down.
Bro, not fillers. Yes, I understand fillers suck.
But I think they're needed.
Sometimes they are needed.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of dead air. I kind of agree with it,
Like-
but I also kind of agree with Coop. I'm
No.
kind of in the,
Yeah. No. For sure.
Like,
This
I
is a very
agree.
interesting question.
like I kind of see both sides of it, but I think I prefer like something like Bleach, where
Here, let me tell you. Let me tell you what's on my will. Okay. So if I
wrote out his
die,
will.
if I die before One Piece ends, I've asked to burn the book with my ashes.
Jesus Christ.
Whoa,
Look,
The last chapter, just burn it. It's like, so I know.
you can take it with you to the afterlife and read it there.
No, if I can't get it, no one does.
so the reason I say this, the reason I say no is because I personally, the anime right now, there's so much of it. Like there's so much content to go through. There's
there?
thousands.
Sure, but you're only watching 2 things.
Sure, but that's all I can keep up with. To be completely honest, it's not a matter of me wanting to watch
I think-
more. There's too much.
I think the reason why I say I don't mind is because and this sounds like my age is going to show. I think when I grew up watching animes in like the early days, I had to watch the filler. I had,
Yeah.
I had to watch and
Hold on.
wait every week.
I can answer this better for you, buddy.
Okay.
I got you. When we were watching anime on TV,
He was like, "You're a fucking idiot."
yeah, you kind of are. No, I'm just playing. But when we watched anime,
Yeah.
it took kind of forever for fucking episodes to come out.
Yeah.
So what did they do? They would put on repeat episodes going back. Some of them would even
Yeah, I remember
restart
this.
all the way back to the beginning just to show.
Inuyasha did that a lot.
Dragon Ball did that. Sailor
Dragon
Moon
Ball
did that.
a lot.
lot of the animes
only
did that.
Dragon Ball I watched was when I was a kid, and it was on a repeat.
YTV, baby.
Yeah.
Channel 25.
Yeah, man.
Fucking, it would reset it back, catch up, and they'd be like 3 new episodes, and then they'd fucking repeat the Namek saga again all the way up to that point for one, and then they would reset it back to the beginning, be like,
Yeah.
and go through all of it again until we get new episodes.
Yeah.
Just to keep it fucking going. Now, today, fucking streaming is amazing. We don't need that shit.
True.
You know what I'm saying? True. We don't have to go back and fucking rewatch all the. But waiting 6 years, like, how long did it take for Attack on Titan to come back? It was 4 years, maybe 5 years.
We weren't even
Some shit
hyped
that.
to like watch the last episode, and we watched it, and it was like, fuck, that was good.
Still waiting for the movie.
It's not happening.
Still waiting for it. But no, for real. Like, it took forever. I would have maybe been cool with them fighting some other fucking Titans that went rogue and did some other shit.
Yeah.
That would have been a cool little filler thing. Like, Bleach had some decent fillers for some
It
of
did,
it.
and some that like I wish they would kind of maybe touch on a bit after to be like, oh, that's what happened to XYZ person, not just be
Right.
like, done.
Yeah.
Next arc, and I'm like,
Or it's like Full Metal. When Full Metal ended.
I think Gintama explained it best. I'll show you guys a clip of it later.
Of when they did the Dragon Ball, One Piece, Bleach Souls, fucking Budokai Tenkaichi.
No. It's.
That was a thing, by the way.
I know you
that
showed
was a
us.
thing.
You show.
There's a clip
He
of like
forgets things. I'm telling you, he is
fillers
losing his mind.
straying from the path where like
Yeah, 100%.
it has to go back to the original timeline to make it make sense.
Yeah.
I'm looking at
Or-
you, Bound Arc.
Or like
Bound Arc was
they're
fuck.
they're making fillers so much that it makes no sense to go back into the original timeline.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So
Yeah.
it's I'll show you guys a clip of it. It's really fucking funny.
I think the filler that because I watched all of Bleach's filler. I watched all of it, and I've watched a good portion of Naruto's filler as well. I'm 100% completionist normally. I love to go through things and just complete the nitty gritty. I don't know what it is, but it's that fully finishing something that is very rewarding to me. I can't with anime. I really can't. After I went through all of Bleach's and a bunch of Naruto's, I was like, you know what? I don't need this. I don't. I just want the meat. That's it.
Sometimes there are cool things that happen
Sure.
only in filler.
Sure, 100%. I don't.
Sometimes they spend too much money on the animation.
Sometimes they-
filler. And
Yeah.
you wonder why the rest of the anime got fucked because they spent too much money on the goddamn fillers.
Yeah, I agree, and I'm not saying that there has not been good filler. I'm just saying that it's like you have your meal and rice, and you're saying I wouldn't mind having a mountain of rice, but I don't want a mountain of rice. I don't mind a little bit.
Yeah, it's
sure.
Like, it's like
give me-
going to a buffet and all you're doing is getting the fucking rice and potatoes and you fucking
Yeah,
leave
yeah.
the meat behind.
Exactly.
Or Korean barbecue and you're just like, yeah, fucking, I'm doing where's all the meat?
Exactly.
The meat's all there.
Exactly.
I feel like that was directed right at me.
It was.
That's what I thought.
See, he's on my
I was
side.
like, this sounds
No, but-
way too specific.
But I don't mind a little bit.
And I learned. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't mind
Get
a
your
little
money's
bit.
worth.
If a season is 24 episodes,
Yeah.
throw 4 fillers in there. I'm still gonna watch them. I don't mind that.
You just don't want like a season of
I
filler.
just don't want a season of
and
filler.
that's fair. And
That's
fair.
just too much. That's too much shit.
Yeah. What
for
I
me
don't
to
like is
skim through.
when it's like the main arc, a filler. The main arc, a filler. I'm like, okay. At what point do we not go from like filler to main arc? Filler to main arc?
100%. Yeah, and that's what gets annoying. I don't like. I
Sure,
said,
like if it was planned better, sure, I get it. But
Yeah,
when it's
right.
like
What if it's a really fire?
filler, and there was. Don't get me wrong, there
Yeah.
were some fire fillers, man.
Yeah.
Like for Bleach, for me, it was the
Bound
Zanpakuto-
arc.
Shut the fuck up. It was the Zanpakuto arc where they all came alive.
That was one of the coolest
Part
ones.
1 of it was the sickest shit. Part 2, not
Meh.
so great.
Yeah.
But then then another example, Dragon Ball Z, when we got Garlic Jr. coming back and Gohan had to fight him, and Goku never showed up. Great fucking arc.
Wow.
It was a
Not a
great,
surprise. Goku doesn't show up.
no, it was a great fucking arc for Gohan, Krillin, and Piccolo, but especially for Gohan because it was meant for him to grow as a character to be without his dad.
Yeah.
And like I can defend the Earth without Goku.
You can?
Yes,
Like
100%.
like Sheldon.
Yes, 100%.
You got
yeah.
this.
Aliens, come fight me.
yeah, I just think that personally, it's just too much.
Yeah.
I like where we are now because I don't have to skim through shit. I can kind of just get exactly what I want. Like I said, there's so much anime out there, and there's so many animes that I'm seeing online, and I want to go and watch them. But I'm already tied up in 4 or 5 animes that are releasing weekly, and that's 4 or 5 episodes. That's about all the time I have.
I appreciate when an anime like incorporates some info or character from the filler for it to make sense and be like, oh, cool, okay,
Like a tie-in.
yeah, like I appreciate that.
I appreciate if they do that. I'm just.
You don't want a season.
I just don't want to see.
And that, like, all I have to kind of say to that is like, your opinion is wrong and mine's right.
Go and watch.
it's
Go and watch
2024.
Bountark. Go and watch Bountark.
I have.
Go and watch
You
it
know,
again.
they did mention the Bount arc in a regular season of it.
They
though.
did.
They did.
They did reference
did.
it, so it does. Even though it's filler, it is tied into the
Yeah,
real,
it's
actual
it's-
universe.
Yeah, exactly. It's tied in. It's so good. Go watch it. Watch
will.
it again.
I will.
Do it.
And I won't.
Get through all fucking 65 episodes of it.
Was it 65?
It's close to. It's like 50 maybe, but it's too many episodes.
Or would you prefer stretched out episodes,
like Solo Leveling.
like One Piece?
Ooh. Or would you prefer
No.
them to make a movie about fucking episodes you can just watch?
I just don't want filler. I just don't want filler.
No, but what you're saying about like being like 4 episodes, sure, but like 10, 20.
I'll give you a little bit of filler in the middle of a season. I get it. You
Yeah.
you guys are stretched thin, and maybe you don't want to go. You just need something to just throw in there quickly, right? Sure.
I want to revisit what you first asked though. What do you prefer, like old school or like now what we have? Same with you, Pat. And you, if you want to chime in, I don't know like what you.
I'm new, but I get the nostalgia of old. Like I get the
I mean,
nostalgia
he's already
factor.
answered the question. He prefers the new. He'd rather
Yeah.
there be time
Okay, fair,
spaces
fair, yeah.
in
Yeah.
between. I just don't know if I can wait 5 years. If it's like a year or two, sure, okay, not that bad. I can maybe watch the last episode or two just to kind of refresh.
Yeah.
But 4 or 5 years and ongoing is way too fucking long.
Hey, I had to wait for One Punch Man. Okay.
I'm sorry, Bleach.
And I'm
Bleach
still
people.
waiting.
How long did we wait?
Exactly.
10 years?
Could you
10
imagine
years?
10 years
Hold on. Hunter people. We're still waiting.
I don't want filler.
We're still waiting.
Dude, if they
a
started
minute.
making filler,
I'm that people.
if they started making filler episodes for Hunter x Hunter, I'd be pissed.
Would you watch?
No.
Ooh.
Actually, I might only because I
Because
need
you
to
want
see.
more of your characters.
No,
that
I
you
need
love.
to see what it's about, but I might stop.
No, you
there,
won't.
there would be a point
you'll
where
wanna
if
see
it's
how it
so
ends.
shit. No, if it's
What
so
if
shit,
it
I
was
won't.
stretched filler episodes?
Dude, if it's Bount arc levels of fuckery, I will kill myself before I watch it.
What if every episode
I
was
will
a banger?
mend
though?
myself in the head.
Huh?
What if every episode? Because there are some banger fillers.
Sure, no, I'm not saying that there can't be, but I don't think that any level of production can put. There has never been a production company that has made that amount of
No,
good
there
filler.
isn't. You're not wrong.
But to my point, do you prefer new school or like old school? Just like look wise. I'm just like genuinely.
oh, in terms of just animation look.
yeah, just like I'm just genuinely curious.
I mean that's tough because there's been some of the newer animes that have great fucking looks to them, man.
Yeah.
I mean, not even newer. Like you look at Bleach and what they've done to it with the 1,000-Year Blood War. Shit looks dope as fuck.
Yeah.
Like it's sharp as hell, man. I prefer
The color
over-
scheme, like you
color
said,
scheme.
Yeah, like I prefer it over what they've done in the past, except for maybe the last season where it was the Fullbring arc. That arc was animated
that arc was really
fucking
well. Yeah.
really
I'm
fucking
never gonna
well.
recover from that.
Yeah, it was crazy. But then there you got some 90s fucking anime that was just crisp, clean fucking
Yeah.
drawings, man.
Gritty.
Like
You
so
know, you
good.
know that.
Yeah.
I do agree
Like
now that
Gundam Wing, fucking every episode you kind of came across, it was that shit.
Gundam
you know what I'm saying?
Wing, Gundam Seed, like all of it.
Rurouni Kenshin, same thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like
Cowboy
the animation
Bebop.
Oh,
style.
fuck. You can't fuck with Cowboy Bebop. Anybody says anything bad about that animation, you're wrong. All your opinions in life are fucking wrong. I'm sorry, but they are.
No,
I've watched.
He's in line and has a point.
That there's not a single frame that fucking drops out.
Cowboy Bebop animation, story, and soundtrack are some of the best.
Yeah, it's good. I just don't think I can appreciate it. Maybe because I'm living in this era when I'm watching
that's
it.
fair.
But I don't
That's
think
completely fair.
it's bad though. I think it's good. I guess it just didn't grip me as hard.
No, I'm not saying that there wasn't
because-
that there wasn't bad animations in the 90s, because there's
Yeah, yeah.
definitely some
Oh,
animations
tons,
that
tons.
were bad too. But I don't know. I'd say where they're at now compared to where they were at before, it's kind of the same. They're kind of at the same level with that
To
animation.
complement New Days, like even though I'm not a fan of it, Demon Slayer is phenomenally visually amazing.
Yeah, it's a visual masterpiece.
Yeah,
that's it.
That's it though, right? But like,
it.
I think both eras, I guess, have their like.
That's what you call an underhanded comment. An underhanded compliment is what that was. It looks good, but that's it.
Well, we've been going on for this. I know
It's
you have
carried
some.
by its animation.
100%.
You have some other stuff on the docket, don't you?
Do I? I don't know.
Pretty sure.
Well, okay. Before we get into this next one, I just want to mention real quick the new Dragon Ball Daima dropped a fucking new trailer.
Ooh,
And I'm gonna end up watching.
ooh,
It's gonna be a watch.
What?
For Dragon Ball Daima.
The Daima?
They dropped a new trailer, showing off a little bit more of what the story's kind of be about.
And
It looks good. It looks good.
has it shown anything that we haven't seen?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
Are we
It's not
getting
Sparking Zero.
Sparking Zero? Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Eventually, I will. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to watch the trailer after.
Yeah, you're gonna have to watch
Yeah,
the trailer.
for sure.
And then Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, they just dropped their new trailer. It's the Goku versus Vegeta rivalry throughout the ages.
Are we having team battles?
In all aspects, not just Super Saiyan, not Dragon Ball Super, but also a GT.
Beam battles.
They didn't show anything yet.
Damn it!
They didn't show anything yet.
Damn it.
But they also touted that it's probably the largest character roster to date of any fighting game. It's 164 characters.
I saw that on your docket.
Yeah.
That seems like too many characters.
That's what I said. That's fucking what I said. My assumption with this is what they're going to end up doing with all the characters is you're going to have every form of every character.
Goku Super Saiyan 1, 2, 3.
No, not even. Hold on. You're
fucking Kaioken.
You skip so many steps. There's
Yeah.
Goku Kaioken, Goku False Super Saiyan, then Goku Super Saiyan, and then we go Goku
sorry.
Ascended Saiyan, and Goku Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3.
I almost love watching him talk about Dragon
Yeah.
Ball because he's like, actually.
It's just that sense. Like that's what I believe they're gonna end up fucking doing. But they also said they're gonna be bringing in characters from movies, villains, and whatever new heroes they had. And there's gonna be fusions involved, not just the simple Gogeta, Gotenks. There's gonna be other fusions involved.
Okay.
They might be pulling from Dragon Ball like superheroes.
Oh.
Is what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah. So I thought that was kind of interesting. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
I'm gonna have to see that Daima thing after for sure.
Yeah.
Because I am curious about it.
It's a clean looking anime, man. But moving on, we're gonna talk about Atla right now. Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Avatar: Last Airbender.
So this has been talking about for
Trailer
almost-
came out. If you haven't seen it, go see it. Looks
Yeah.
really good.
Some issues came out. A lot of people have been talking about it for the past week now. A lot of different
Takes.
channels, things, everything. They've been talking about this. So they dropped a thing where, so this was the beginning of it. Okay, they dropped a thing saying, when it comes to Sokka, we are gonna really tone down the sexism that's involved.
Question off the rip. How does he feel about it?
I don't think he cares.
Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't care. That's what they said. They're going to tone down the sexism that was involved from the cartoon, from the animation to the live action, so it won't be as bad.
Now, if anyone is unaware, in the show, he was very like girls shouldn't be,
Well, okay, I'll put
Girls
this,
aren't warriors.
I'll put this into perspective. Him and Katara grew up in a village, in the Southern Water Tribe, where the women did the actual jobs, like actual jobs, like they did everything, and the men were just warriors.
Yeah.
That was it. That was their only job.
Yeah.
All they had to do was be with warriors. And so when their dad took off, he told Sokka, "You're the man of the tribe now. You're the warrior. You got to protect everybody."
Yeah.
So he grew up in a tribe where they were like, men do this, women do that. That was the thing. And he would make, he would make sexist comments for sure. 100%. But as the show went on, he kept getting proven wrong.
It was when he met a certain character.
Yeah, it was on Kyoshi Island,
Yes.
and he met. No. Nobody-
I don't remember her name.
For some reason, and I know this is not her
Suki.
name. I was gonna say Hifumi. It's Suki. Yes, thank you.
I don't remember the name, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he got proved wrong. And as we kind of kept going through the fucking show, he kept getting lessons about that and realizing my viewpoint is the wrong viewpoint.
Yes.
That, men can't do everything.
Yeah.
And women can't do nothing.
Now,
like, women can do the things that we do.
yeah,
Right?
Because I met a tribe or a whole group who changed my whole point of that.
Yeah. So the upsetting thing with this is people are saying now, well, if it's going to be toned down, what's the lesson being learned? If it's already being toned down,
Yeah.
what's his growth?
And the reason is
Like, he may still have some growth.
but that part of Sokka's growth was such a big thing.
It was his hero story.
Yes, because by the end of the show, he's not this like sexist, I guess, pig, as some people would say. He's a fucking warrior,
A warrior
who got humbled by women and proved his point. Like, oh, there can actually be women out there who can kick ass.
Yep.
And by the end of it, Sokka's like,
Toph being the next biggest example.
oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Toph
'Cause,
humbled the
he
shit
still
out of him.
shit on his sister throughout it.
Oh, yeah.
But eventually that even stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because after she bloodbended that one person, he's like, well, okay then. Yeah.
So now people brought into question, well, what's going to happen then with Uncle Iroh when he meets the hot chick with the smelling dog thing?
Oh, it's not gonna happen.
Because he made some comments about her too. He was infatuated with her for sure. So
I don't
people-
mind.
So people are kind of like, okay, what's gonna happen? And then they're talking about. No, hold on. But before you get,
Go
I
ahead.
feel like
Yeah,
you're going to bring
sure.
up Azula, and I don't know why.
No, not
Oh, okay,
Azula.
good. I
No,
was
don't
like,
I don't even care about Azula. I mean, if we want to bring up Sokka's sexism thing, and people are saying like, oh, he's gonna ruin his stuff and whatever, it'd be like, well, Azula's not casted correctly. She's a baby-faced person. How do you exude?
Yeah, and she was
How do you exude power and extremism when you're baby-faced like that?
she was crazy in the show.
Yeah.
By the end of it, she went nuts.
Now, the next thing that's been revealed is Katara. So some things about her are also going to be
Like
revealed.
what?
I can't remember exactly what it was now. I
need you to figure it out.
I'll figure it out eventually. But there's some things that she kind of went through the show that's going to be also either taken out or watered down. People upset about
No
that.
pun intended.
Yeah. People are upset about that. Now, the last thing, that's probably the biggest thing that came out, is they announced
Aang's gonna have
that
hair.
with it being an 8-episode season, what Aang is doing, there's going to be no side quests. No side off of him having fun, trying to avoid his destiny. He gets a vision quest about the future as to what happens, so they're going to go straight to the water temple, no bullshit.
What?
Yep.
Half the fun is all the filler.
Yeah. That's not filler. That's progressive character growth.
Pardon me.
Hold
Half.
on. Yeah, there's no filler.
No,
in that show.
no. Sorry. Half the fun of the show is all the side quests they do.
Well, it's not even that though. It's Aang when he goes on these side quests. He never wanted to be Avatar.
No.
That was he tried at all costs to avoid his destiny to become the fucking Avatar. So this is why he takes so many fucking side trips because he wants to be a fucking kid.
Half the side quest is where he meets everyone in the group half the time.
Yeah, it's him wanting to be a kid rather than being the Avatar.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna miss out on is that journey of him slowly starting to realize and meeting these people, meeting the people that were struggling and that are trying to fight back against the Fire Nation or who were enslaved under the Fire Nation while he's having his fun. We're gonna miss that. I feel like we're gonna miss a very big part of that growth. And what this show is gonna be spitting him out to be is like, I got a job to do. Let's go.
I didn't know it was an 8-episode thing.
Yeah, I knew it was an episode.
And so now people are like, oh, is this why the creators left? Homie, they left a long fucking time ago. They started. I think it was like second year into production. They were like, we're leaving because of creative issues.
Look, this is one thing. You guys sent the trailer, and you were like,
We
it looks
did.
hype.
Hype as a shit.
But the thing is, if you notice, I didn't actually respond to that, and I was trying to word it right when I say I'm not anticipating anything great.
Okay, listen.
Mr. Doubt again.
I'll tell you. No, 100%.
I'm kidding.
What I was hype about was how it was looking. Like
Looks good.
Characters look great. The production value looked awesome. The bending was fluid as fuck.
Yeah.
I was like, we in
Visually,
for some
it was
hype
like,
shit.
wow,
Like
yeah.
that's what we hyped about.
For sure.
Right? That's what everybody was hyped about. And then now we getting all this fucking info tidbits, right? Like Sokka's character, Katara's character, the big thing with Aang just fucking
They change
Okay,
Appa
the
in
thing-
any way,
the thing
I'm
is-
pissed.
No, like
Well,
so,
that's the thing. What kind of character growth are you going to get with what kind of character realization are you going to get with Appa?
So-
because Appa was also a character. It wasn't just a fucking pet. He was a legitimate character in the show.
He's a flying
so the
bison.
thing is,
Call him a pet.
I already knew that they were gonna cut out half of that stuff. It's no surprise to me, to be completely honest, because they just don't have. I don't think they want to spend
Well,
that
it's not
amount
even
of money.
it's not even cutting it though. It's more of the route that we're not even going to explore the avenues. It's just going to be
That's what I mean.
A to B.
They're cutting it. They're cutting it completely out. It's not part of the live action.
No, I mean they could have done. I mean, okay, this is speculation because the show's not even out yet. Like we don't know if they will have some side fun episodes where he realizes, oh, maybe I should just be continuing to go on. It's just, but from it, I think a lot of people are upset because the speculation and the way it's been worded is it's going to be Vision Quest. We gotta go.
No, it 100% is.
Yeah.
I have no doubt in my mind that there's gonna be no side stories to this.
Yeah.
It's going to be it's 8 episodes. How can you fit the whole season into 8 episodes? It just doesn't. It can't happen. There's too much goes on. So I knew that they were gonna have to trim it back, and they're gonna have to trim back so much on this that that's what I'm scared of. It's just it might be good. I don't think that it can be great. I just don't. I did want to go back to one thing though. Like, so I do agree with you on the fact that it's gonna be. I'm not really looking. I'm looking forward to seeing what it looks like. I'm not anticipating it to be great. The changing of the Sokka character, like in terms of the misogyny, did they give any other kind of detail on it, or did they just make the statement?
They just made the statement that it's going to be watered down. It's not going to be super sexist like it was in the show. That kind of shit. That's what they said. And
See,
the actors were like, yeah, it's going to be different. Like it's going to be lighter and it's not going to be that bad. Like
I'd like to first off, before I make the assumptions, I want to see what they mean by that, because it could be a statement where he just doesn't, where they tone down the lines but they still keep it in there. And what I mean by that is, instead of being like, you can't fight, you're a girl, more changing that line to be
you
like,
can't fight, you're my sister.
No, like, how are you gonna be able to fight? You're a, and then Katara bonks him on the head, something like that, something lighthearted to change kind of fun, but still keep that element.
I still feel like that would offend someone.
No, not even. I think the way I'm looking at this,
I don't even think the original would. If they just kept those in, it wouldn't offend anyone. First off, they're going way above and beyond to reach. It's
Wait.
ridiculous.
So you're saying if they didn't change it, it wouldn't offend anyone?
No.
I respectfully disagree, only because just the world we're in and the year it is, everyone gets offended by everything.
here's the thing, that show's been out for a long
that's
time now.
that's
and
been a trope
once the fans found out about this, they were all in agreement. Like, you're just ruining his fucking character at this point. If what they think is actually gonna happen, it's not gonna be as impactful for Sokka than what the actual animation did for it.
No, and I'm saying that, like, I think it would offend.
They
someone.
were building the show.
The thing
for
is,
the fans.
the original offended some people. There's gonna be people who are like, I don't like. If you talk to every person in the world who's watched it, you're going to get people who say they don't like it. There's always going to be a group of people. I don't think it's.
There's also going to be people that were like, well, I hated Sokka at first, but then he did change himself and turned around, but now we love Sokka.
Yeah. But again, you're making the speculation that it's going to be completely removed.
No, I'm not. I said watered down.
Yeah. So it's going to be watered down. So
I'm saying what I'm saying, and what I think a lot of people are speculating is, if they're saying it's watered down, then it's not going to be as impactful for his hero story.
Yeah, I get
the way it was in the animation.
I get what you're saying, but it's all speculation, right?
Well,
like, we have no
if someone's
idea
making
what
a
they
statement,
meant.
Like, if Biden tomorrow was like, hey, so we know we're fucking up this country, but the next country we're not going to do as bad. Like, what does that mean?
Well, that's what I mean. We don't. I don't.
Like,
that,
how
that
ba- how bad
statement
is it
means
gonna
that. First off, that analogy is super weird.
I know.
That's really you're fucked. That was. I was like trying, and I'm like, I can't really get on board with this one. I don't know where you're going with it. I'm trying to hold on to the boat, but it's sailing too fast.
Can
man.
I call a friend?
Yeah, can I call a friend?
Can I call a friend?
No, I just think I want to wait and see. The thing is, I have no expectations for this to be a phenomenal show. I have no doubt that it's going to look good. I have no doubt that it's going to have maybe a story. I don't know. I just want to see first what they mean by that. Because 100%, if it's removed completely.
I mean, how else would you take it though?
That's the thing. I have no clue. I have no idea.
I mean, that's pretty short-sighted
Nobody
if
has
you don't have an idea. Because like, if they're saying we're watering it down.
Yeah.
Okay. You're watering it down. How impactful is it going to be? Sure, you don't have no idea, but at the same time, it's like, okay.
Nobody has an idea.
How soft are we going?
Exactly. That's the thing. Everyone's
It's like going from hardcore porn to softcore porn.
Someone say it's like someone
It's like,
say,
hey, this like
No,
scene,
it's like you
you
trying
won't
to
see
put
any
on-
penis this time,
It's
but
like
next
you-
time you will.
it's like you trying to put on hardcore porn and we're like, hey, hold up, let's just like chill a bit. Let's chill just a little bit and we'll see where it goes. But we don't know where that takes us. We don't know how it's going to be watered down. Now, you could be 100% correct. It could be completely utter dog shit. I'm not saying it isn't. I'm saying before we go too deep into this, let's wait for the actual product to come out because there's nothing in that statement that it's just a statement. They could say watered down and they could have maybe taken out one or two lines. We don't know, is what I'm saying.
Usually I'd let you guys go, but this one time I kind of agree with Sheldon. From that one statement, I'm like, oh, okay, so you kind of just maybe
Like there were some other words said about it, and I can't remember what they were talking about exactly because that was just the main statement that everybody was focusing on. Because they did ask like the actors and actresses what the thoughts were about it, and a couple of them did say something. I can't remember what, but from what they've said, people were upset about it for a reason. Otherwise, you're not going to be upset about. We're just going to water it down a bit. Okay, cool.
This is what I mean. People get outraged at small things, and these small things could turn out to be the drastic big change that you're talking about. But what I'm saying is, I personally just would like to wait and see.
Sure.
That's it. I don't think that statement means anything to me. They watered it down. What does that mean? Give me more context. I have no idea what you're saying. If you're saying watered down, they've watered down the whole show. Let's be completely honest with ourselves. The entirety of the show is now watered down. Okay? Yeah. We need to know what exactly we are getting. Because, like I said, I don't know what's coming. Maybe the watered down version, they made a good job of it. I don't know. But I'd like to see what it actually entails. That's all I'm saying. I just don't think we should be up in a roar.
So I'll just pull. So Sokka's sexism was discussed during the live action show's development and was deliberately cut away at as it had no place in the new remake.
Sorry, repeat.
So this little fucking segment. Okay.
You're having struggles right now.
Yeah. This little statement says, inform fans, like, so the person, the woman that plays Katara, and then Ian who plays Sokka, informed fans that Sokka's sexism was discussed during the live action show's development and was deliberately cut away at, so a lot of it was taken out as it had no place in the new remake.
If it's completely taken away, like that statement sounds like it's completely taken away, and if that's the case, then yes, I agree that's a journey for him to take, and that shouldn't be taken out of the anime. I'd like to know, again, we're all speculating. I'd just like to know what they're actually talking about, because if they did take it away, like it sounds like they cut it completely now, because what I had read. I just read an article on it, and I just read the headline. I didn't care. But it said that the misogynistic facts of it are being taken out of it or watered down, exactly how he said it. So if it's completely cut, I agree with you. But again, so much of the story is already cut.
At this point, we just need to just watch the show
when it comes out, which should be, I think, this month.
Yeah.
It's
pretty soon.
Yeah. It's coming out this month. So
I'm not hyped. Not hyped. We have any other small things that we can talk about. You had a big list.
I had a pretty decent list, yeah. I mean, depends on what
You're
you.
talking about the Genshin. Drama?
You really
Oh,
want to
yeah.
talk about
Wait,
Genshin
first,
drama.
we were talking about Xbox games coming to PlayStation now.
We kind of talked about it last week on the last pod.
Did they update it?
So there was some statements from like the higher up saying, I think enough's enough. We need to start making money on our games, on everything that we've acquired. We haven't really been seeing the fucking return on this shit.
No.
Is what the comments I guess were coming down.
So they've been hoarding a bunch of things.
Yeah.
And now they're like,
we want to see the return.
now what do we do?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Because at this point, now that they're just giving away their games for free on Game Pass, it's really not enough compared to game sales they would have made, realistically. Because now there's reports saying that Starfield will be coming to PS5, and a lot of other first party titles will be coming to PS5.
What's the Starfield PS5 thing? No, it was only Xbox.
It was
thing.
Xbox
That's
only
right.
and PC.
I forget.
Yes. And they were like, well, what's the big thing? It's not ever going to come to PS. Well, now it's going to be coming because Microsoft is looking at Xbox like we're bleeding money. We're not really making anything. We need to make something.
Yeah.
They're kind of tired of just giving shit away for free. I think.
Yeah.
at
Do you
this
guys
point.
think that if Xbox games come to PS5, they might see a spike in sales?
They will for sure? They'll
I
see.
don't know why I ask you anything. Just
So
no.
they're gonna see a small spike in sales. It's gonna be very, very minimal because the people who, for whatever reason, don't have a computer at home that can't download fucking Game Pass for $15 don't want to do that. They'd rather pay $80 and buy a game.
It's gone up now. It's like almost $30 for a month.
Is it?
Almost, yeah.
That's still.
Is it still 20?
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that's Ultimate you're talking about. That's like the online
Yeah,
plus.
that's the ultimate.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ultimate's the
okay.
online plus that.
Yeah, which is still crazy to
which
me.
is still crazy, but I mean,
Yeah. Like they would. I think they would if they were announcing it at the same time, saying coming to all consoles rather than exclusive on Game Pass first for the first year or two, and then then they won't see that much of a spike. I don't think. If they were to release it at the same time, then I could see that being a thing. True. Then I could see them making some numbers because if the game looks hype, if the game looks good, people are gonna get into it, 100%,
maybe.
100%. But if it doesn't, then yeah, of course they're not going to.
No.
Right? Like
Of course.
putting Persona 3 Reloaded on Game Pass, they must have threw a shit ton of money at fucking Sega and Atlas to be like, we want this.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they would never have agreed to that.
No.
They would make more money doing individual sales rather than the money they would have got from Microsoft.
Because the Yakuza game also came out day one.
True.
Game Pass, right?
It did.
Yep.
Yep.
Infinite wealth.
Yep.
Sega's just really likes
The money.
the money.
They just want the money.
Yeah.
That's really what it comes down to.
Like they could push the sales by themselves, but like.
But what this means, though, is we may be getting like Halo and Gears on PlayStation, which would be pretty cool.
True.
But I've already played those games on the Xbox, so it's like, why would I play this? But for people that haven't played, I could see that they would enjoy it.
So I did want to ask you guys something off topic of this.
He
Sorry.
quickly looked this up.
No, I didn't.
That's why he was on his phone.
I was actually looking through your notes. But then something popped up on my timeline, and I wanted to ask you guys about it, and I forgot about it. But it's coming to me now. So, if you guys don't know, Grammys just happened, of course.
This
Rap-
is way off topic from what we're talking about.
Way. I just wanted to get off of this topic, off of the Xbox topic, because we've already gone on for so long about it on the last few. But
Well, he had a Genshin thing, and you just totally took
oh,
over.
sorry, my bad. I thought we were.
Imagine, wow, dude.
Sorry. You can go on.
Grammys.
His own selfish thing. He's like, fuck
No,
you
no.
guys and your top.
No, because we were talking about the Xbox thing, and I was trying to get something to get off of it. But go.
Okay.
About Genshin.
So you know that Genshin and Honkai Star Rail are made by the same company.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought they
But
were just like
they're
copy and
run
pasting.
very differently.
Okay.
So
Is it really?
Genshin? Yeah.
I thought they were just the same game, just different skin, man.
Genshin
Honest
is
to God.
basically like
no
Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and Honkai is a turn-based game.
Yeah. They apparently they're
Sure.
related. They're like the entire storyline's interconnected.
Are they?
Like
You should know.
Honkai Impact 3rd, Genshin, and Honkai Star Rail. Apparently they're connected.
Interesting. Okay.
They haven't really gone too deep, but there's a recurring character that
Marvel Universe.
blah blah blah.
Basically.
Essentially.
But what's happening right now is
The camera
an
can't see you.
anniversary update. Huh?
I said, I thought you were looking at the camera and I'm like, I can't see you.
He moved.
Oh,
and
okay.
It's like, I have a very bad attention span. So, like, he moved. I got to look. But, so, anniversary update is coming out for Genshin. Or is it out? I don't remember. But,
Motherfucker plays so much he doesn't even know.
so, people were expecting a lot more for rewards
Okay.
for Genshin.
Okay.
I don't know what people were expecting. It's the same one that we got on the first year anniversary.
Okay.
But we got 3 wishes.
Okay.
Compare that to the amount that's guaranteed for a 5-star character, which is the rarest one. It's 90 wishes.
90?
90. Guaranteed.
So
they
they-
gave
What's
us-
a wish? What are you talking about?
So
A wish is basically a token. It's
token
it's
to
your
roll.
gotcha roll.
I thought you said you knew nothing about this game, and here you are talking about the game like you know it so dead. What the fuck is going on?
So they
You
gave-
literally just said I don't know anything about this game, but then you're
Sheldon,
talking about you
Sheldon,
know what a wish is.
Sheldon, I'm not gonna lie. I have never played this game one time. When he said wishes, immediately I know his fucking mind, and I know it's a gotcha game. I know immediately that is just a roll.
So,
and
yeah.
you have to get. He explained it. You to get the 5-star, you need 90 wishes, and wishes is the currency for the gotcha.
So yeah.
Okay,
they're
thanks.
giving
Mister,
us
I don't know anything about this
3.
game.
3 wishes.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know what people were expecting. They were pretty much, we should have gotten more. Blah blah blah. There's
Maybe
always-
maybe the player base is just too fucking greedy.
well. Compare that
It's
to
gotcha. It's a gotcha game. Of
compare
course.
that to Honkai Star Rail,
Uh-huh.
made by the same company. They're giving us 40 wishes.
Who has which game has more concurrent users at the moment?
Genshin makes more money too.
That is interesting.
Yeah. So why would they give you
Genshin
anything?
has fucking Funko Pops.
Yeah,
out
so
now.
why would they give you more? They just want more money from the
Yeah.
most player
Exactly.
base.
Yeah.
They're only giving it to Honkai because their player base is less, which makes sense. So if they can attract new players to Honkai
Yeah.
or players that stop playing,
Come in. We'll give you 40 wishes.
Yep, it makes
Dude.
sense to me.
But
It's
the
a
thing-
business.
You're playing Genshin, you only got 3, but if you come to Honkai Star Rail, we're gonna give you 40.
Yeah.
Dude, this is a sales
They,
tactic.
they do it every update where you get 20 free wishes at least.
Holy
so
shit.
They're very generous
That's actually pretty generous for a gacha game.
for every update. So like
That's
1.1,
insane.
1.2,
yeah, that's pretty
1.3,
nice.
at least minimum 10.
In Dokkan, we get 1 dragon stone every day. That amounts to nothing by the
You
end of the
guys-
week. You need at least 50 stones to make a summon. So
Dude, no.
Cool.
It's and then the biggest, everyone's fighting among themselves right now. They're bringing content creators. They're just shit talking. There's no content right now because on Genshin it's so bad. They're just calling each other out.
Huh.
So
Okay,
this is just destiny.
It's just to the
Yeah.
point. It's to the point where like
Yo, that's. Yeah, I think you have to bleep that. You should mark that. I don't think you can say that
Yeah.
word. I'm almost positive you can't say that word on YouTube.
You should know.
I should know.
so yeah, it's really bad.
Yo, timestamp that.
I did.
Okay.
So it's really bad. It's crazy amounts. It's like that one. There's like he.
I don't think you can say that. Huh?
This is
You have to
just-
fucking timestamp
This
that.
is just an Xbox Modern Warfare 2 game
Yeah,
chat log.
this
Like
is not even Expo. This is Modern Warfare 2 lobby
yeah.
where you fucking go in and
Yeah.
everybody's talking shit.
exactly. This is nothing new. This is nothing
here
new.
is.
Fuck your mom. You know what, little boy? You're my son, and that's why I fucked your mom.
But there is something I want to talk about quickly. From the Grammys. So
Boring.
I think I know what
Kill-
you're talking about because I think I've seen.
Is it Taylor Swift?
no,
it's not.
So
thought you
Killer
were.
Mike won Rap Album of the Year for his album Michael. Great album. I thought it was phenomenal. I thought it should have won. It was.
That doesn't
it was a
mean
good album.
shit. You know why?
No, sure, yeah. It doesn't mean shit. No, but
No, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Go.
Number 1 on Apple list right now is Tom McDonald and Ben Shapiro, number 1 rapper in the world.
I'm just gonna ignore him. I'm just gonna talk to you. So, Killer
When it comes to
Mike
music, you know
at
he
the
should.
Grammys got arrested
What the
on his way out.
what the fuck?
Killer
Why?
Mike.
Why?
he got arrested for some apparently some misdemeanors that had
Was
happened.
this caught on camera?
Yeah. There's full image of this,
wait,
like
sorry.
him walking out in his suit in cuffs.
Wait, sorry. So like he accepts the award and then the cops come out.
So why
no,
is
no,
this
no,
news?
no, not on stage, but
Hold on.
afterwards.
Well, why is this news?
Well, it's just interesting that they chose that night because it's not like they could have went to him afterwards. They got him at the Grammys. It's
Okay.
kind of weird for them to just show up at the Grammys to take him in for questioning. I just thought it was a very odd
Okay,
time.
now I guess
So what's the speculation?
Yeah,
So
that was
what's
gonna be
what's
my-
the thing behind this? Like, okay, sure, it's weird that
I
he
mean-
got arrested at an award show, but I feel like if anybody else had crimes or misdemeanors and shit,
But it's
and
a
they were there-
misdemeanor.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the thing. It's a It's not like
you still get arrested for a misdemeanor.
Sure.
Yeah.
There was statements coming out afterwards.
are you saying that like it's just very odd that like they had
This is some conspiracy theory shit. I think
this
this is Cooper. This is rap conspiracy theory shit.
What do
Cooper's
you
going
mean?
down.
Why?
Like you're making it seem like there's something weird going on. As to
you
why
saying,
they
like-
arrested him.
I'm not saying
it's
that
just-
there's something weird going on. I'm just saying I think that the timing of the arrest is very unwarranted. I think
So it's weird.
personally, it would have been a much
doesn't
better
wanna admit it.
statement from them to arrest him maybe on his way back to his hotel, maybe on the way back.
he's handcuffed
privately,
leaving the Grammys.
legitimately in like backstage. They
So
came.
it's like,
got
why
him.
would they do that during the Grammys?
Yes.
It's a little weird, right?
I'm not making any
I
statements.
thought you were gonna say it. I was gonna be like,
I'm not
oh,
making
nah.
any
He
statements.
almost
like,
agreed. He almost agreed.
No, I didn't.
You could. He's about. I feel like you were gonna say.
I
it.
wasn't.
It's weird.
No. There's no conspiracy about it. What's the conspiracy?
I don't know, man.
You tell me the conspiracy.
I don't know,
he
man.
loves conspiracies. He wants everything to be a
Well,
conspiracy.
it's like why bring it up? It doesn't seem like that big of a deal. I don't know.
It just seems odd to go into.
Odd's just another word for weird, so I'll take it.
Sure, it does seem weird. You know what? Seems so weird. I think actually Jeff Bezos and Ben Shapiro coming out with a rap song. They just want to arrest the goddamn Grammy-winning rap album of the year. Nominee.
Okay.
What you wanted? No, this is what you wanted. This is what you've been asking for. You son of a bitch.
What's
I
it?
just mute him.
Jesus Christ.
No, but it's what's the big like? Maybe it's a little shocking, sure, but what's the point of bringing it up if it's not?
What's
weird?
your
odd?
thoughts?
No, I just wanted to know your guys' opinion on if it seems out of the blue to arrest someone at like let's say the Oscars happened.
It's very
and
odd that-
somebody just
that-
came in and just cuffed.
It's very
Brad
odd.
Pitt.
The cops had the gall. The cops had the gall to do it like right backstage.
That's the thing.
That's
That's
very
what
odd.
I mean. You rush the Grammys to get somebody for a misdemeanor.
And to I guess backpack off that, who like let them in and said, "Oh yeah, we're here for Killer Mike," and then
Well, they're the cops.
They're the cops.
First off,
I
security just can't stop them, especially if they have a warrant.
No, I
They're gonna be like, sorry, wait till after the show.
I understand.
They're like, look, motherfucker, I got a warrant. I'm gonna go arrest his ass, and if you stop me from arresting him, then I'll arrest you for not letting me do my job.
Exactly.
I understand that, but like I just want to know like the conversation between security and the cops being like, you know, like what's for
Why would you know?
XYZ.
Who wants to know this conversation? Get the fuck out of the way so we can arrest Killer Mike.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's that conversation.
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
That's that. Well, so you're like, you can't arrest him. No,
I
they
thought
ain't-
you weren't interested.
I'm not. I just don't care.
Sounds like
Just making fun of this shit, dude.
Yeah,
Sounds like
And you asked a very odd question about it being, I want to know what the conversation. There is no conversation. We have a warrant. We're gonna arrest this fucker.
I mean,
Well, this
Fair. Okay,
that's the
this
conversation.
question has devolved into nothingness. So
Because you brought it up.
you went on a fucking 5-minute rant on a
if
conspiracy.
anything, I would like to know more
Like on what?
on like what happened.
Like
Like,
hentai.
No, it was long time.
yo,
Damn it.
relax.
Okay, we're live. We should probably wrap this up if
I
we
would,
want to go
like,
on and watch some porn.
What happens after? Is he like, you know, his thoughts, X, Y, like?
Yeah, I'd
just
love to hear his statement. It just happened, so I'll keep an eye on.
Again, just super odd. Like they couldn't, like, you know.
It's a misdemeanor. It's not like he was out there. He killed someone or he did anything. He might have just run a red light.
It's just a slap on the wrist.
Yeah,
solid.
but it feels like a pretty big slap on the wrist when
To
you're.
cover it was just odd.
Yeah, when you're accepting a.
Well, what
Grammy.
does Killer Mike do? Like he does a lot of rallying, right?
No, he does a lot of what donations to
Civil rights movements and
no,
No?
to everything.
Those pink haired
Everything.
liberal bitch.
Everything. He helps low income. He's helped schools. He's
Is he
helped.
white?
No, he's black dude.
Okay. Who am I thinking of then?
He's in a duo called Run the Jewels, and his partner's white. I can't the name is on the tip of my tongue. Can't remember.
so he been doing shit for his community and other people's communities.
Everyone's.
Everything.
That's Killer
Everyone's
Mike.
community. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a very.
How do you not know who Killer Mike is, man?
No, I know who the duo is. I didn't know I didn't know them separately. I just knew him as the.
Because I've seen
as
Killer Mike
the
at a
duo.
lot of like political talks too, and like
Yeah,
civil
yeah.
rights talks and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, he's done that.
Like,
kind of stuff.
he's done a lot of that.
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of stuff.
yeah.
Basically, conspiracy theory time. He's the Tupac of that shit now. They're bringing him down, bro. Bring him down. Bring him down, bro.
What has
There you go, I'm
the
done
other like his partner said, like, did he know anything?
I have heard no statements
This
from
is the
any
only
of the
thing
parties.
he knows. Is he got arrested at the Grammys?
No, this is very, very, very recent.
Yeah.
news.
So that's all that.
Okay.
We know.
Yeah, this is all that we
Yeah.
know as of right now. Again,
Did
I'll do more
did
research.
them as a duo win album?
No.
or
It was
just-
Killer Mike, his own solo album. It was his first solo album. It was more of a personal thing. It was
Oh,
really good.
interesting. I didn't know that. Did they part ways or just? Or?
No. They didn't part ways. He just put out a solo album.
Okay,
That's it.
cool.
He just wanted
Okay.
to put out his own solo album. They did. Run
It's like
Jewels isn't
Outkast.
Fair.
over.
Okay.
Yeah, but Outkast is over, and Andre 3000 is the only one making flute music for whatever fucking reason.
Man's a fucking visionary, man. Chill.
Have you listened to the flute album?
Of course, it's fucking beautiful.
No, you haven't.
It's fucking.
Tell
beautiful.
me one name of the song.
Flute.
Tell me one. No. You want to know why? The names are insane. The names are insane.
Flute. Flute.
But before this divulges into nothingness, we should probably wrap this up. We've been going on for quite a while.
What's quite a while? What's the time? 117.
Yeah, we're pretty close to wrap up time.
If you hear anything about his partner say anything, let me know.
I'll let you
'Cause
know.
now I know who they
He's
are,
supposed
like-
to be getting out very soon. They said they weren't going to hold him for very long.
Then why do they do it then?
Exactly. It doesn't
Conspiracy
make sense.
theories.
Conspiracy theories.
Okay, real quick
Fruit
though,
boy.
I might just bring this up. So Pokemon, what? How the fuck do you say her name?
Pokemon?
Pokemon?
Pokemon is left Twitch. She left Twitch.
Oh my goodness!
leave left. Hold on, she going to kick. Oh my
I
god!
thought it was Tube.
For a
Whoa!
$75 million deal.
I thought it was Tube.
Oh my goodness!
Wait.
Wait. She said she wasn't
Yeah,
going to kick.
no way it's kick. Pull this up. There's no way.
There's no
Because
way.
Look it up.
She blasted kick.
I'm just playing. It might be YouTube. I don't know.
Oh, I was gonna say there's no.
It probably
way.
isn't even kick. He's just trying to stir up shit.
Where's she going?
Amazon-owned platform.
Who?
I thought it was YouTube.
She's going to an Amazon-owned. We're just reading this at this point.
Yeah.
There's no commentary at this point. Like I said, this is divulged into nothingness. Thank you if you're even watching. If you're even watching this, you know what?
Be here, Cooper. Be
I
here.
love you. I'm in it with you.
It's not kick. She ain't joining kick, man.
Yeah, she's not joining Kick. She's not joining Kick.
I thought it was.
She's just joining some random other streaming site. And honestly,
Solo and
this is happening to every Twitch streamer. I don't even know why this is like big news. To be completely honest.
It's not. It's really not. And then so besides that, like PlayStation 5 just
Stop
did an
shaking
update.
your goddamn mic. It's annoying the shit out of me.
They did an update where it's blocking cheat tools.
Yes.
Yeah, Chrono Zen and all that crap. It's blocking out. Although it's an optional update. It's an optional update. It's not.
Well, it'll eventually be pushed.
Yeah.
What?
It'll
What
eventually
update?
be pushed through.
I can't remember which update. It's the most like recent one that they just put out, but it's supposed to block cheat tools like Chrono Zen or Zen Chronos or whatever.
but the thing is, you need your PlayStation 5.
Apex?
huh?
Apex?
No, PlayStation 5.
PlayStation 5 in
PlayStation
general.
in general.
Okay.
Yeah. They're blocking that out. And then the Marvel's Thunderbolts. Steven Yeun is out.
I saw they're eyeing someone else.
They are eyeing someone else. And then like another person dropped out too. It was some.
Fuck.
What was her name? It was like Ao Adibiri or something like that.
Thunderbolts. Yeah, scheduling.
Yeah. Like she was supposed to play some new character. Yeah. We have no idea who.
Yeah.
But now they've just replaced her.
Fuck sake.
Like this movie, Marvel's. I don't know, man. Marvel might be fucked.
Cooper, the Blade guy.
Mashallah Ali.
Is he still doing Blade?
He is. I mean, he's almost left quite a few times now.
I know.
But he's still there.
That's crazy.
Yeah. By the time they get done with Blade, he'll be like 80.
Probably.
He will look the same because he's a vampire.
Well, I mean, Morgan Freeman still make movies.
No, he's not. What was the last movie he was in? When?
That's a good question.
Pretty sure it was like 2018, 2019.
What was that movie that he was
He
blind?
may have voiced something, but actually acted in something? I don't know.
What was the movie?
Maybe
he
you're
was
right. Maybe you're
blind. And, he was he a prophet? And he was blind. Eli.
Coming to America
That's
2.
Denzel Washington, my guy.
Same person.
Coming to America 2 came out 2021.
Revoke your black card, man. Just take it out and throw it away.
Yeah, it's done.
Jesus Christ. He called fucking Denzel Morgan Freeman, man. How the fuck do you get those two mixed up?
They're both black. It's okay.
How do you get that? How do you get...
One's got the voice of God. The other one's the best actor in the world.
One made a comedy special. His name's Chris Rock. That guy. You remember that guy?
You mean 50 Cent?
Yeah, that guy.
Fuck.
Yeah,
that
the one
one.
that got
The greatest actor ever?
the one that got
Yeah.
slapped 9 times, right?
Jesus. Fuck. Okay, we're done, guys.
We're done.
That's the end
Thank
of the
you for
pod.
watching this.
Thanks
Thank
for
God
watching
we're
that
wrapping this up.
shit.
If you've even gotten
God
this far,
damn
fuck,
it,
I
Sack
love you.
Squad.
I just want to give you a big fat kiss. I love you so fucking much. Mwah.
Comment on our shit, Sack Squad.
Comment,
Please,
please.
yeah.
Like, comment.
Like and dislike.
You know what? Leave your hate comments. I don't
Report us. I don't care anymore.
Yeah,
Just do
honestly,
something.
just do something.
Jesus fucking
Do
Christ.
anything, man.
We love you, but do something.
But
This-
Sack Squad,
Thumbs down every video.
thumbs down everything. But other than that, Sack Squad.
Peace.
Peace.